So I got my wisdom teeth removed, only the two bottom ones, and I wanted to make a video for the people that are getting them out or they're thinking of it, or maybe you just clicked on this video because you wanted to hear me talk about my teeth. Either way, thanks for clicking on this video and thanks for being here, and I hope you like what you see. So last year I felt a sore in my mouth. It was like all the way near my back teeth or my wisdom teeth, and it wasn't really that bad. I could still eat and stuff like that, and it was just a bit of discomfort for a few days. Did the normal, saltwater swishing, and that was that. Then this year I got a really bad one. I'm assuming it's probably because I bit my cheek or something and bacteria got inside, or something along those lines, and that one was bad, man. Like, I couldn't sleep because it was hurting that bad. The left side of my face was swollen to where it was like really noticeable, and it was just a really bad time. I couldn't close my mouth all the way because it hurt that bad, and I'm assuming it got infected. I knew that this one was really bad because, like I said, I couldn't close my mouth. I was in constant pain and I couldn't eat. I had to eat like Jello and stuff like that. So I made a doctor's appointment and he put me on some antibiotics just to be safe. And I asked him to look at it, and he said that, yeah, it's probably my wisdom tooth and it was probably impacted, and I should make an appointment with my dentist to get it checked. I should point out that the sore in my mouth got better before I saw my dentist, but it probably would have kept happening because my tooth was impacted. So my dentist looked at it and he said, yeah, they were almost out, and that if I wanted them removed, then we could do it. So I said, yeah. I spent the next week eating the foods that I like to eat the most, like lasagna and chocolate cake and a bunch of other things. It's funny because that first sore that got infected happened the weekend of my birthday, so I couldn't even have cake and stuff like that, but it's all good because I got to have it the weekend after. So I had it either way, but it was like, wow, I couldn't even have it on my birthday. Anyway, after getting over some nerves, because I've never had teeth extracted or any type of dental surgery before, I was ready to go and get my teeth taken out. The whole process took less time than I expected because, I don't know, I guess I was expecting to be there for hours and they have to put me to sleep and all this kind of stuff, but they didn't do any of that. I went in, they froze my gums, and they got to work on my teeth. I should point out that at this point you don't feel any pain. Well, I mean, I didn't, and hopefully you don't, but we're all different. All I felt was them, grabbing my tooth and just kind of wiggling it out. It's like if you took your nail or something and you rubbed it on your teeth, that's basically all you feel. You just feel the pressure from them pulling on your tooth. Then they make you bite down on some gauze to stop the bleeding in your mouth for 15 to 20 minutes, and then they change the gauze and you're good to go. I left with a bit more gauze just in case it kept bleeding, but you're walking out of there right after they just put 2 holes in your mouth where your teeth used to be. Anyway, you get home and then you have to change the gauze 1 or maybe 2 more times for the day, and then that's pretty much it for the bleeding. I should note that everyone's situation is different, so yours might bleed more than mine or less, but it's always good to take more gauze than you think you need from your dentist. I mean, that's, you rather have it than not. I remember coming home and not having the numbness, be gone yet, and I was like, yeah, this is easy, bro. Everyone told me it would hurt a lot and all this kind of stuff, and I was like, yeah, everyone lied, but that was before the numbness wore away. After that, it was a wrap for me. The pain was really, really bad, and I had to take Advil to help me. Trust me when I say that, you're gonna need it for sure. Don't think that, just because you feel the numbing that everything's gonna be all good. In terms of brushing your teeth, you definitely have to use caution around the extraction area. Personally, I didn't touch the area with my toothbrush, but I got as close as I could and I brushed gently around the area. Everything else was good otherwise. You might see a little bit of blood the next day, because I did, but it wasn't actively bleeding. It was just mixing with my saliva, so it looked worse than it actually was, and that was very descriptive and probably wasn't needed. Just use caution when brushing. I'm on day 5 right now, and everything has been going well. You know, I'm still taking Advil because it still does bother me a little bit, but I'm only taking it in the morning and before going to bed now versus 4 times a day, like on the first day and on the second day. Other than that, I would say there really isn't much to fear. Remember that, you know, if you have a good dentist, they've done the procedure hundreds or thousands of times. So there really isn't much to worry about, but all situations are different. It actually went better than I expected because, you know, you always hear the horror stories of like, oh, I was in pain for like 5 days and it was one of the worst experiences of my life. And yeah, it's uncomfortable, but for me, like I said, it actually went better than I thought it was going to. That sore in my mouth when I couldn't close my mouth all the way, when it was like infected and all this kind of stuff, was way worse than getting my wisdom teeth taken out. So, you know, you can use that for context. Overall, if your teeth are bothering you, I would make an appointment with your dentist to see if extraction is the right thing for you. I only got my 2 bottom wisdom teeth out because my top ones are fine for now. If you're in my situation and you just get the local numbing, I would take the next day off of work or school or whatever it is, and then you should be good to go. But as I said, everyone is different. Just follow your dentist's instructions, take painkillers, eat soft foods, you know, be gentle with the area for the first 3 to 4 days, and you should be good to go. If you do have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you've had your wisdom teeth taken out already, what was your experience like? Let's discuss in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.